Well, we've pretty much cleaned out everything there is to see in the castle. I think we're ready to take on that second Acolyte now.
Oh, let's fuck him up, Buttercup.
Well, this video's not getting monetized. Yeah, that's alright. I have like one guy that gives me $5 on Patreon every month. I'm set. Anyway, I have finished all of the collectibles in the castle, although I have made the executive decision I am not doing the GLaDOS challenges. I just decided, I took one look at them and said, nope. I was going to do them, but I tried. I honestly tried, I just couldn't do it. I could not bring myself to do it.
You know, that's fair. If they're really giving you that much grief, then you don't need to suffer for our enjoyment.
My next Let's Play, which will be a doozy, that will give me enough grief, and I'm actually having fun with that one. So, you know, I'm gonna ration my grief for something I enjoy.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. The whole watching people suffering through LP thing, I don't feel like it works as well in post-produced content as it does in live content.
Yeah. Screaming at live content is fun.
There's always the reminiscing about the awful times you had, being able to selectively cut out the boring parts of the suffering. Also, this is the only sewer grate in the game that doesn't cut to a loading screen. Or at least to a very well hidden one. Kind of reminds me of how they hid all of the loading screens in Batman Arkham Knight. They did a really good job pushing the Unreal Engine 3 to its limits. And yes, that game ran on Unreal Engine 3, believe it or not.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only game that ran well on Unreal Engine 3.
Huh.
Also, I want to put out that this barrier over here, it's a completely arbitrary barrier that will only be removed after this area is complete, after we beat up the second Acolyte.
That's really weird. It totally looks like you should, like, throw a bomb at it or something.
I know.
Oh man, and there are infrared lasers too.
Yep. Though it also occurred to me that I haven't really showed off yet what happens if you get caught. So I figured might as well do that. They are really fast.
Oh Jesus. And powerful.
Oh!
Holy shit.
Also, I like that there is this ancient Enochian script on their cannons. That's a neat little detail that pretty much nobody is going to see.
Oh, they hit like a ton of bricks.
Yeah. Like, I am at fully upgraded health on hard, and they will kill you in 3 hits.
So, if you've got security guards demons from hell, does that mean this business saves a lot on their security budget, or is their security budget through the roof?
In the lore, these guys are not very intelligent at all. So yes, they will accept well below minimum wage, I'm guessing.
They're paid in the pleasure of frustration.
Oh look, here's the one and only mention of Ronaldo Gandolfi in the entire game. Or at least one of the only major ones.
No one knows where his remains are.
He turned himself into the boots, didn't he?
The real Ronaldo Gandolfi are the friends we made along the way.
He betrayed himself working for Leon.
Now, is this also the last rat section?
It's one of them. I think it is the last. Well, this is off the beaten path. I don't think there are any mandatory rat sections left.
Oh, okay.
Although I could be wrong about that, but I think there aren't any. Also, you were kidding around with that music, Chaos. I could hear it all. All right, post-production work. Talking about things the audience won't hear. That makes for great commentary. Anyway, the guards, of course, are incredibly intelligent and don't hear anything that's going on the bottom floor. But here's the last stealth puzzle, which is very counterintuitive. First of all, we gotta throw Bat Swarm over there. And then we use Mist to cross directly in front of the path of this guard.
What?
And that goes into this room. So there are pressure panels here in addition to the lasers, and if you step on them, it is not good.
Oh my god.
Oof.
So not only are you dodging the lasers, you have to make sure you don't step on the panels for too long. And if you get hit by the lasers, it will activate every pressure panel at once.
Oh no.
Like that. It's the same cutscene, unfortunately. I thought there would be a special cutscene.
I was gonna say, hey, are you gonna get blasted by like hundreds of arrows?
Although, thankfully, the solution to that is actually pretty simple. Plus, if you're in mist form, the cutscene won't trigger. So I accidentally solved this puzzle, didn't realize what I did. I thought I could get a better take of it. But nope, I accidentally screwed myself over of a clean take. So it resets the laser puzzle, but now the pressure panels are inactive.
Aw.
Can't believe you solved this puzzle by accident. Just depriving us of this good content.
All that buildup.
Oh look, it's another elevator. There, that's my audio cue. that's my way of syncing up the audio. Also, I thought Tainted Love was a very appropriate song given the relationship between Dracula and Inner Dracula.
Oh, this is a lovely room of death.
Hey kid, I'll be back for you later.
Son, what are you doing over there?
Go see your mother. She's in the other room. I can't talk right now. Daddy's busy.
Do my eyes deceive me?
So this is a puzzle boss. The boss walks directly towards you, and if he catches up to you, he kills you instantly.
Hear me, beloved father. Open the gates of hell, for I have a gift for thee.
So this is a kind of a strange thing. Initially, I didn't like the take that I had. Thought I could restart from checkpoint. But it then turned out that in one of the few times the game actually respects your time, he doesn't repeat his speech when he kills you a second time. It's like the one time I actually wanted them to go on. Anyway, this is how you escape. You run away from him very, very slowly. And remember where Trevor was. That's a hint of how to get away from this boss.
Can he not turn corners or something?
No, he has to swivel his whole body.
Where are you going, little dragon? Eternity alongside my father awaits you. What cheap trick is this? What in hell's name? Very clever. So you have lured me to your castle. My power here is pathetic. I can see that I have underestimated you. Accept my apology. It won't happen again.
Wow.
So these three fellas are called the Riders of the Storm.
No. No.
Yep.
Thanks, Arakawa.
Okay, to be... I edited this before Yakuza 7 came out, to be fair. Also to be fair, I mean, thirst did not have the same connotation it does now in 2014, did it? I don't think it did.
I'm not sure about that.
I don't believe so.
I'm also demonstrating what happens when you try to use Stolas's cloak on bosses. It kind of works on them, but every time you hit them, it removes 10 seconds from the clock on the effectiveness of the relic. So it's a very short-term gain.
So do these guys all share the same health bar?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Although it regenerates
God.
partially when one of them is killed. So the Acolyte's name is Nergal Mishtamshtia, which is it's a I don't know if it's a butchering or a strange spelling of Nergal Mishtamtia without the extra S. That is a reference to Nergal, who is the Mesopotamian god Either the god is a solar god and also the god of the underworld, depending on your reading of it. But the phrase Mesamtia is a reference to the chief temple of Nergal, which was Meslam, and the chief temple in Kutha, a city in ancient Mesopotamia.
Not to take away from your mythology lesson, but that was a sick sidestep.
If it's the one I thought it was, because I had to look away from the video in order to check my notes, but I think if it's the one you're referring to, yes, that was a sick sidestep. I should also refer to the fact that the enemy, the bosses, the Riders of the Storm, they're also charging their attacks with lightning, and you may remember that lightning is an elemental that Dracula cannot dodge, even with mist.
Ah, okay.
So, like, that AoE, unless you get really far out of the way, that's unblockable and undodgeable.
Man, the Super Smoke fight got different from what I remember in Dark Souls.
I'll pretend I understood that reference.
Someone will.
These boss fights are not elaborate, but damn do they look good.
Yeah. I will say that when I recently recorded the final boss, I forgot just how elaborate it got. Like, the final boss's moveset is actually genuinely impressive. So, this last Rider of the Storm, I don't think they have names in the lore, but he does this attack, which I had forgotten about. And you'll see the trick of it later, but basically you have to dodge these lightning strikes by strafing to the left or right. And you'll see he's regenerating health while he does this.
Oh, that is clever.
But because I got there too late, I couldn't complete the phase. So I had to do part of the boss again. So let's do it properly this time.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Every drop of your pain belongs to running out in this damned place, but I will not be defeated by you. I will not fail.
We gotta get Trevor to stop playing with that thing.
The kid's got some incredible lung capacity to just blow through that thing.
Trevor, where are you?
Ricola!
Oh, did I forget to take down that
And
giant
you guys
hole?
thought the
or horn?
Vuvuzela was over. Oh.
Yeah. We also got flame claws, which are amazing. I'll show those off later, and the X Counter-Strike for the flame claws, or the chaos claws. Oh, good. I'm gonna need those later.
May I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Oh, good. I can have more of this delicious egg.
You will give me an egg.
Go, Onion. Fetch me those tools.
Don't knock it. If you collect enough of those, you can non-lethal Wesker.
Why did I even install that thing?
Thank you for bringing me the Mirror of Fate, Father. You know, only you're able to fulfill your destiny.
I saw my destiny in this mirror a long time ago.
But you were alone then. Now you have Mother and me.
That's true.
The mirror can help you sometimes, when it wants to.
There is no armor against fate.
Then make me a promise.
What is it?
When this is over, choose your family.
I've already done that.
A great victory, my friend.
There's still one left.
Indeed. And I fear that it's only a matter of time before he finds us. Since the death of his brother and sister, the third Acolyte has come out into the open and is unleashing all his power to find those responsible.
He's more powerful than the others, and appears to fear nothing.
This Acolyte commands ultimate possession and control over others. Religious power.
There's a conclave in the Basilica of the city. The church leader's been locked inside there for weeks. The Acolyte must be one of them.
Remember our deal, Gabriel. Destroy the Acolytes before Satan can be summoned. And you will have the eternal peace you desire. Every second counts. Go with him.
Yep.
The only thing that disappointed me about that was the GIF clock.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't really notice it while I was editing. It was only only during this recording session that it really popped out to me. I don't know why.
And now you gotta schlep all the way back there for a pain box, so you get to see it twice.
Yep, next time we're going to be finishing up the cleanup for the city. That was actually much more fun to record than the castle one. 'Cause that one was just torture, but this one's actually really fun. I like it.
I'm just looking at Zobek's monitor there, trying to figure out what if anything's even plugged into it. I think
He's still watching Not CNN. They've been doing nonstop coverage of the pandemic ever since the artificial pandemic broke in their universe with the gas. Like that, remember the artificial pandemic that Reza Volkova helped to release? that hasn't been mentioned in like 3 hours? Remember the family that Dracula slaughtered that has been a really important part of the plot?
Who now?
Remember the bat and the pangolin?
Remember the Christian wood in Mecca that has never come back?
Oh my god, I loved the Christian
Oh,
wooden mech.
yeah.
Remember the boyfriend blood that was settled in a single boss fight and has never been mentioned since?
Are you saying this plot has loose ends?
I'm just saying it may have been rushed and gone through a couple of rewrites and was never really fully cooked, let's say.
Well, let's put it this way. Are the plot threads looser than the cables on the back of Zobek's monitor? Because I closed those tickets at work, and I really don't want to know about one after hours.
I'd say it's a close tie. I'd say it's a very, very close, but I think in the end, Zobek's cables are looser. But only a little bit.
All right, submit a ticket, Zobek.